Yeah, Zeusing it. That's all.
Hola, amigos, and welcome to the Markout Mania. I am Pedro Borguedros, Texan Spaniard, and we have from he survived surgeries and all kind of horrible things. He survived the Netflix Tyson Paul broadcast. It's James the Extreme Sorno, aka Jim House. How are you?
I am doing good, my friend. You can't stop me. You can only hope to contain me. Arr! Yeah, I survived the surgery. I look like I got stabbed in the neck, in the chest, in the face. But it's all good. I'm ready to rock and roll. There's lots of stuff to get into. Some movies, some Netflix debacle, some wrestling. Let's do it. I'm ready.
We know what really happened. He didn't pay Melina. That's why he's got that scar on his neck.
She sliced me up. She's like, "Where's my $5?" Like $5, bitch. I was gonna give you $3.
You know who doesn't have to pay for services from Melina or anyone? It's the super famous Zeus King Dark. They got it.
Bitch better have my money.
He just signs an autograph. Yeah, it's worth $8. That's $7 more than I was going to give you.
Yeah, that's more than I charge.
Yeah, gargle that, bitch.
Oh damn! How are you? How are you, Zeus?
I'm fine. How you doing?
I just blame it on the oxy. Yo.
So what's going on?
Actually, well, first I think we should get into the most recent thing that happened. Okay. Was that Netflix? Wow, they suck at live streaming. That was horrible last night. I mean, and not for nothing, but the NFL's got 2 big games on Christmas Day. It's supposed to be streamed live by Netflix. And then you got the WWE coming in January. And that's a live show. I mean, hello? I mean, you got to get your shit together. I mean, the mics wasn't working. I mean, the picture quality was bad. It was constant buffering. And, I'm not even talking about the in-ring, so-called in-ring action. The actual stream itself was bad. It was horrible.
I saw.
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. That shit was just brutal.
But I mean, that's the kind of thing where they need to test the waters and see what's going on.
Well, but okay, a little heads up here, a little context. More than a year ago, James may recall this because we talked about this. Netflix hyped up a Love Is Blind reunion special that was going to be live.
Everybody was amped up for live.
A bunch of people, I know Stephanie and I, we like binge stuff so we could watch it live. Lots of people around the world did this. Everyone got binge watched and was ready to watch the reunion special live. And what happened? It was a disaster. So few people got to see it live. Most people had to watch it a day later or so forth. It was a total disaster. And Netflix said, "Okay, it's our bad. We're going to do better. We're gonna perfect this." And here we are more than a year after that incident. More than a year, and they still don't have it. And then they had an even bigger amount of traffic, I imagine, than they had for the Love Is Blind reunion. So, I mean, and now you're saying Christmas Day, they've got 2 NFL games to show?
Yeah.
Man.
And, these are big games with playoff implications, They've got to get their shit together. I mean, Amazon Prime, they stream football, no problem.
Well, I mean, but they've been doing live streaming a lot longer, though.
Yeah, true.
Echo Gate Studios, a.k.a. the Double BO5, a.k.a. Brian Bell, in his house, he says Ronnie Garvin's matches were like Thanksgiving dinner, long, heavy, and you needed a nap afterwards.
B. Brian Bell, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, it's harsh. I mean, and I don't want to talk about the fight itself. I mean, fucking Jake Paul and fucking Mike Tyson. It was clearly a work. Don't hit me here. Don't hit me there. Take 3 steps this way. I'll go, 2 steps that way. I mean, come on. But that was a shit fight. It was garbage.
It's a joke, like we knew it would be. I mean, it's just. I mean, we figured out. I mean, we figured out. Damn. The Paul situation with Byron. I mean. If there was any doubt up until the point where he fought Roy Jones Jr. and won that fight, like he had no business winning that fight.
No,
he's got no business winning that fight either. So and then they're all just palling around afterwards. It's like, okay, we get it. It's just a fucking joke.
Zeus, I'll tell you. I knew it wasn't going to happen, but I was hoping for one quick set and fucking Tyson just said, fuck it, and delivered one of his uppercuts and just knocked the shit out of Jay. I wanted him to knock him out, like flat on his ass. I
wanted Big Van Vader to do the same thing to Hulk Hogan, but that was a long time ago. And shit just didn't happen the way he wanted to.
Jake Paul was like, it doesn't work for me, brother.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me, brother.
Exactly.
What a pussy.
Well, and likely Mike Tyson was like, me getting knocked out doesn't work for me either, brother. So,
Yeah, but he's never, Pillow Fist has never knocked anybody out.
Even at 60 years old, I don't see Tyson getting knocked out by Jake Paul. I don't think he's that, I don't think there's a lot of off. He tagged him a few times. That's why it was such an obvious work. Because he tagged Tyson once in the face. And then instead of moving in for the kill, he ran away. He backed off. I was like, come on. And for Tyson's going to get hit in the face and not retaliate? And for Tyson's just standing there dancing. And then he was biting his glove the whole night. I was like, yo, is fucking Tyson high? Because he was biting his glove like I was like, okay. Oh. And then the streaming was stopping. It looked like they were doing the robot. Yeah, because the robot. Because the buffering was so bad.
Echo Gate Studios, Brian Bell says, James, did you like Mike Tyson's outfit before his match? You talking about where he showed his ass on Netflix?
Horrible. Yeah, it's just disgusting. If I'm going to turn on the TV and watch some naked ass, it ain't going to be that, fuck. That was brutal. But, listen. Yeah. The 2 women who fought before were throwing haymakers, but this shit was a joke. This was absolute brutality, and the stream sucked. Well, you know what? That's what Netflix get for having a holding at AT&T Stadium. Don't ever include Dallas Cowboys in your stream because they'll get all messed up. There you go. That was horrible. Horrible. But I was saying in our chat, because Netflix wants to air like a lot of the European tours, WWE does, And if they can't get this right, how the hell are they going to show a house show from England, Come on.
Right.
I
don't know. Because...
you're in AT&T Stadium. They got massive internet. They're almost future-proof. Because of the high demands of the NFL. So this has to be completely on Netflix. Because it's not the venue, it's not the internet connection, it's not none of that. It's on Netflix. Because AT&T Stadium is a state-of-the-art facility. They're wired for this. You know, they have to be. The NFL's demanding. You know? So, you got to get their shit together. Woo!
I mean, that's just, you know. I mean, obviously they will. I mean, they have to.
They have to.
You know. And it's it's not impossible technology. I mean, they're not the first people to do shit live. So all they gotta do is just get shit up to
Yeah, because Prime's been doing it for a while now, right? Prime's got it live.
I mean, nobody needs to freak out, James.
I remind y'all, the Love Is Blind reunion debacle was more than a year ago.
Yeah.
Like everyone keeps saying, "Oh, they're gonna get it done before Christmas." I'm like, they had more than a year to get ready for events like this.
They hired the wrong kind of hamsters.
Potatoes.
Brutal.
But of course, there's more money on the line for the NFL and the WWE contracts than like Love Is Blind contract.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean,
there's much more money.
How much is WWE? How much is that WWE deal? Is it $5 billion, something like that?
Yeah, that's a lot of money. Yeah,
that's a lot of money. You know, it's not including any residuals or like added on money from it, like anything else. So it's a lot of money. Fix it. I don't care if you got to change the Duracells, do something.
Change the Duracell.
Oh, and then we had SmackDown last night. I mean, we've been catching up with the wrestling. I had a lot of time to catch up on wrestling in the hospital. I was recovering from surgery, so I was watching some stuff. It looks like the 5th member of Solo Sikoa's bloodline is Bronson Reed.
Oh,
he showed up on SmackDown last night and beat the shit out of everybody. He tsunami'd everybody. And he put the one finger up in the air with Solo. I was like, oh, okay, Bronson Reed. So is it safe to assume that Seth Rollins is going to join the OG bloodline? Yeah, because he's feuding with Bronson Reed right now. So who knows? But that's not what I liked. I liked last night at the end of the show because all throughout the show, they were telling Roman Reigns to make the call. Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso is telling Roman Reigns, hey, it's time to make the call. Because Sami Zayn is asking everybody to join as the 5th member for War Games, and everybody's turning him down. They're like, fuck the bloodline. Hell no. So at the end of the show, after the OG bloodline got their ass kicked by Solo Sikoa and fucking Bronson Reed, he says, it's time to make the call. So he goes on the phone, he goes, call the wise man. And the whole crowd goes nuts, and the phone's ringing. And then all of a sudden he goes, doot, doot, doot. The phone number you have reached is not in service. And Roman Reigns' face just went from confident to scared shit, and that's how the show ended. I laughed my ass off. I'm like, that is perfect. That's how you do it. That was perfect. Perfect. That is storytelling. Yeah, that's storytelling. Because everybody thought Paul Heyman was going to answer, the crowd was going to get hyped. That's how they're going to end the show. And they went, doot, doot, doot. The number you have reached is disconnected. I was like, oh. If Woody would have gone to the police, this would have never happened. I was like, oh, man, I loved it. Good stuff. I enjoyed that. But yeah, so it looks like Bronson's Reed down with Solo. So that means, I guess they're not debuting Hikuleo, right? I mean, I guess he's a no-show in all this. Or he's a surprise at the end. Who knows? But I mean, I mean, like, has he been under contract for over 6 months already?
Has it been that long?
Yeah, because he's been at the Performance Center working, right? All this time.
Hmm.
So, I mean, I guess they got some massive plan or like a massive surprise or a swerve or something. I don't know.
Would people even know who he is, though? That's my only question.
I mean,
or they'll just be like, "Oh, it's another Samoan,"
I mean,
or Tongan or whatever. Like, oh,
yeah. I don't think a lot of people knew who Jacob Fatu was. I mean, a lot of like a WWE audience knew he was, but they took to him now. He's the Samoan werewolf, and he's this and he's that, and they love him now. Well, like doing moonsaults off the top rope helps, But I don't know. I don't know if they know him or they won't know him or it will be packaged as something else. Who knows?
But was it a 360 move? So I'm joking.
But it's interesting, And then on the women's side of things, I guess they had this in the workshop because as soon as they let go of Andy Hartwell, because Candice LeRae is part of the 5-man fucking war games on the women's side, and she's getting involved in storylines, and now she's in the running for the U.S. Championship, for the women's U.S. Championship.
Oh wow!
So
doesn't she have like their speed title or something?
No, I don't know. I think so, but now she's in the running for that. So, I mean, I don't want to see the U.S. title on established people. I don't want to see it on Bianca Belair. I don't want to see it on Bayley. I don't want to see it on, on Jade Cargill.
No, now it wouldn't be that Jade Cargill is only one tag team stuff. I mean, she hasn't.
Yeah, but she's already known. She doesn't need it. I want to see it on somebody like a B-Fab or a Lash Legend or Reliant Valkyria or Bled Davenport. Do it on the lesser known talent, and then have the talent elevate the title, and the title elevate the talent simultaneously. I don't want to see established talent win it.
NPR voice before to predict that it'll be Becky Lynch and someone else.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see that. Have some balls.
Have some balls. They're women. It's the women's U.S. title.
I've enough to put on Chelsea Green. I think that'll work.
Oh yeah, Chelsea Green would be a great candidate for something like that.
Yeah, but the whole bloodline story is getting interesting. I mean, I like what they're doing with it. It's good stuff, But for every bloodline storyline, there's a flip side of that coin.
Oh.
What are they doing with Karrion Kross and The Miz? What is that?
Oh, I didn't know. What is going on? I have no idea.
They had The Miz being... They have The Miz being... He was abducted by the Y6. And then The Miz, he found his way out. And then he ran to Karrion Kross, talking about he's out, he's leaving, he's taking a leave of absence from wrestling, he's scared, he just wants to leave. And Karrion Kross is like, you're not going anywhere. I'll ruin your family if you try to leave. And then all of a sudden, Karrion Kross and The Miz, he throws The Miz in the ring so hard that he actually busts The Miz open. But by accident. And then all of a sudden the Y6 come, and then The Miz jumps the Y6, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. They miss you, and it's a shit storyline. I mean, all this pain is just eye candy at this point because they don't do anything. They don't beat anybody up. So for every good bloodline, angle, there's a shitty angle with Karrion Kross and AOP.
Well, but think about it like this: they're doing something with their time. I mean, like even if it's not enjoyable, it does seem to make some kind of storyline sense. What's happening? Not necessarily for the career trajectories of these people, but in terms of like, well, they're doing a story that makes some kind of comprehensive sense. It's not. I mean, they're giving them something to do. That's not the worst.
I understand that, Pedro. I understand that completely. But if you have AOP, how are you going to book them to run out of the ring if the Y6 comes? It's a big 350-pound dude. They should be beating the shit out of everybody. But no, they run. I'm like, come on, man. Make it make sense. Even Bobby Lashley was the biggest heel in the business. He never ran from anybody. He beat the shit out of everybody. Good, bad, and different. That's how you got to have a monster heel. Just beat the shit out of people. You got AOP running from people who are half their size.
Now wait until you see Bobby Lashley job to Orange Cassidy one of these days.
Oh, don't get me started, please. I think he made a mistake going AEW, but hey, it's a paycheck, right?
Yeah.
Horrible.
Zeus is like
AEW, where 9 people are watching. Oh, I'm sorry, 10. Lux, my bad.
Oh, damn. Damn, poor Lux.
Yeah. Terrible.
Shout out to Lord Lux wherever he is.
Yeah, shout out to Lord Lux. I'll be seeing him in a couple of weeks. He's gonna have to play nurse.
Do I know?
He's gonna have to play nurse because I'm not fully healed, so he's gonna have to nurse me.
Yeah. That's right.
Fetch me my beer, bitch.
Turn your head and cough, James.
Huh?
Turn your head and cough.
Yeah. But I don't even know what's going on in AEW. I have no clue. I heard that Moxley's making statements saying that AEW needs a reset.
I don't know. Now, what promotion always does like resets? TNA. That's a great look for a company to have. But I am reading that on this week's Dynamite, they had a Falls Count Anywhere match between Roderick Strong and Lance Archer. Now, isn't Lance Archer like what? Is he like 6'8", 6'10", somewhere in there?
Yeah, he's like 6'8" to 300 pounds. He's a big dude.
He lost a Falls Count Anywhere match to Tiny Roderick Strong in under 7 minutes.
That's quality booking right there.
But what was even the story for? I don't
know. Yeah, you asking the wrong person.
It don't matter.
I have no clue.
Let's not go into that.
I have no clue.
What else?
I have no clue what they're doing. I have no clue. I don't even know. I mean, now I know Moxley's the champ, right?
Yes.
In AEW. But I've been reading that they were talking about a Shield reunion at War Games. I'm like, how is that possible if Moxley's the champ? I mean, he can't just show up. I mean, his contract's not up. I mean, so they're talking about, having a Shield reunion.
It's the forbidden door, James. It's the forbidden door.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Yeah, that's all we need is Okada running into War Games going, beach. It's a steel cage, bitch. Oh, horrible.
Now, you make him sound Italian, James.
I know.
It's like more Super Mario's invading. It's invading. It's a steel cage, bitch. Luigi, let's show them the bloodline. Let's go, Luigi. Let's go.
Where's my pizza, bitch? Well, I think the show to watch is NXT because the women on NXT are fucking killing it. It's good stuff. I think they're the highlight of the show. It's been really good with them lately.
Well, it doesn't have anything to do with the the fact that Raquel Rodriguez is back doesn't.
Well, you know,
She's not in it.
as long as they book her right, Zeus, I'm happy. You know, she should never be a baby face because she sucks as a baby face. She can't. It just. I mean, you know. Okay, look. Even though Io Sky is small, her moveset actually makes it look believable. When when small women are attacking Raquel Rodriguez, she looks like she's getting, you know, she's throwing herself across the ring. I'm like, oh, it's horrible. No, she should be a heel and beat the shit out of people. I mean, even Nia Jax sells better. That's saying something.
I mean, even she's running away from people, right?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
I mean, Nia is known to sell everything. My hole.
She was selling for Naomi last night.
On it.
What?
So that was the hardest part of the ring until you fell on it.
That's
oh, Jesus. Yeah, I mean, she was selling for Naomi last night. You know, good too. I mean, you know, but I mean, how many times we got to see that match? But it's wrestling. Fun times. Just don't screw up more games. Just don't screw up this whole Bloodline feud.
NXT. You mentioned NXT. So in the time since we last were on, because 2 weeks have passed by, James went through surgery, all this stuff. The NXT had that ECW show. I did watch it. I watched it on the CW website. The women's main event was a lot of fun. The women's main event.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, you know, the ending was a little hokey, but it was good.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun until it got to the dumb stuff where like everyone do their spot. But
yeah. Everybody do their finish.
Yeah. Most of the show was really just about setting up ECW tribute spots and things like that. We will not talk about Javon Evans, Wesley, because that was an abomination under the eyes of God. But Lola Vice, God blessed her with some cake. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah,
I mean, her and Jada Parker actually could have been used so much better, but yeah.
Yeah, they weren't made for a hardcore match. I mean, neither. You could tell, you know, they're not ready for that sort of stuff.
Hey, my friend.
All right. Hey.
All right, autograph signing time.
Yeah, and friends, they're gonna get a special deal because they're a friend.
They're a friend. Yeah. $2.
James, should we be jealous? He said it's just a friend.
He said it's just a friend. Oh, baby, you
got what I need.
Oh,
yeah, but you know, I had fun watching that episode. Most of the wrestling was terrible on that episode, but that was fine.
I didn't expect it to be any good because you knew it was going to be like it was going to be like a tribute show. Just you know, that's all.
And they beat AEW head to head that night.
Well, that's not hard to do these days.
Wednesday, yeah. Did you see the number that AEW got this week? By the way,
no.
Holy shit, James. So I'm not even making this up. I am not making this up. So the ratings for AEW this week, okay, they were 666,000. 666.
Brutal.
Like, how does that even happen? You end up with 666 as your number.
It's like Gunther's Intercontinental title reign, 666.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Mm-hmm. all they needed was like TK to pay for like Iron Maiden's song or whatever. Hey, speaking about TK and paying for money, did you hear about this November Rain thing? He shelled out the money for Guns N' Roses November Rain.
Really?
Tweeted about it, so proud and boastful about shelling out the money for the license for Guns N' Roses November Rain for like a video package to promote the upcoming pay-per-view, right? And I'm just like, that had to cost money. That had to cost money for Guns N' Roses November Rain, and you're shelling out this big money for a show that gets like 500,000 to 600,000 viewers, and to promote a pay-per-view that's going to get like maybe anywhere from 50 to 100,000 like buys or something. Like, I don't know. I was just like, that is a lot of money for something that's not going to give you an ROI, a return on the investment.
I mean, he keeps sinking money into this company. I know he's got money, but I've said this from jump. I mean, the small crowd sizes, the small people. I mean, the amount of eyes that are on the product. I mean, when does the company actually make money? I mean, just because you have money, it doesn't make it prudent to keep sinking money into something. I mean, there's got to be a positive return sometime.
Yeah, but you have to realize that this is all a vanity project for him.
So Zeus, I get that. I do.
He's not beholden to any shareholders or any people like that yet. I mean, this is just all him. I mean, if and apparently it's profitable enough to the point where they're on TV still. It is absolutely not the same thing as anything else we've watched.
Right.
Right.
Wow.
I mean,
that's a lot of money to shut off for Guns N' Roses,
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I personally don't see the thing about it. Hey, welcome in, G Lady. Are we hyped for Collision tonight? We are so hyped. We are so. I don't even know. I don't even know the card. I don't even know the card. G Lady, I'm actually going to entertain this and look up the card for you. Welcome in, G Lady. Happy to see you here again. We haven't seen you in a few weeks.
G Lady, what's going on?
Oh, look! I actually found the card for the show. So there is 6 matches on this show. Mariah May defends the women's title against Anna Jay. Shelton Benjamin versus Commander. There's going to be some rope walking on there. Harley Cameron versus Mina Shirakawa.
Mina.
La Fashion Ignobles versus the Acclaimed. I don't know who the Acclaimed are. Are they the Scissors people? Are the Acclaimed the Scissors people? Okay, they're the Scissors people. This is the Scissors people. Then I would know who they are. Johnny TV, aka Johnny Mundo, Johnny Nitro, Johnny etc. versus Daniel Garcia. And
has he signed a new contract?
Who knows? Powerhouse Hobbs versus Bulk Bronson. Who the fuck is Bulk Bronson? I don't know.
We're laughing because we don't know either.
Yeah, Bulk Bronson. What the hell is that?
Bulk Bronson. That's your card for.
Is that Bronson Reed from Temu?
We got Bronson. You don't need Bronson Reed. We got Bronson Reed at home with Bulk Bronson.
AEW.
Well, hey, you get to see Mina Shirakawa. That's always a plus. You get to see her shake her stuff. So that's Not a bad deal.
I'm just waiting for Bozilla to buy my time.
To appear.
Don't be waiting for her to join AEW, James.
No. I don't want to join AEW. Please.
At least we hope not.
She'll end up like Camille, doing nothing.
Oh, hey. So interesting. We're on this topic. This was on my mind this week. This week, I watched a number of Mayu Iwatani IWGP title defenses because Stardom's been posting them all on YouTube. You can watch like nearly all her title defenses on YouTube this week. The full matches, like they're not even edited. It's the full unedited matches. But for something made me remember Megan Bain, Megasis. Do you remember her?
No.
Either of you. So she's a really tall, muscular girl. She was signed to AEW. They sent her to Stardom. She had this run in Stardom. People were going nuts for it. People thought she was going to be a star. They were wanting the WWE to sign her, this and this, and they're like, "Well, she's still contracted to AEW." Her AEW run came to her Stardom run came to an end. She went back, and she's never been on AEW TV. She's doing indies. She's doing like an OnlyFans. She's not doing anything on AEW. And I'm like, what happened? Like, it just popped in my head, like, what happened to that girl? And I looked it up. I was like, oh,
maybe they had a falling out, maybe contract dispute. Who knows?
Yeah, I wonder if it's one of those deals where like she's planning on leaving for someplace else. But because we know someplace else, the WWE is kind of signing up a bunch of Hoss ladies for a while now. They seem to like the big Hoss ladies. So
they've been on a signing frenzy with the women, especially in NXT. Yeah, Julia, you got Stephanie Vacour, you got Zaria now. You know, I mean, who else? Jesus. Bozilla.
James.
You need to watch a few more matches of hers before you start, you know.
Yeah, I know she sucks, but still, man, she's hot.
Yeah. He's watching the important part of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, Pedro, hold on.
She's got charisma. And
hold on, Pedro, how many times have you said it? Wrestling doesn't matter anymore. If you got the look, if you got the charisma, you're gonna draw eyes, right? So she has the look.
But you have to do everything else.
I agree, Zeus. I agree. You know, but she does enough where, and you know, she's still learning. She's still young. She's a kid.
She's 21. She's 21. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's still moldable. You know, she's still teachable.
Oh.
You know, I mean, you know, not everybody's going to end up stiff like Jay Cargill. You know, I mean, she's still.
I think I know what song James has in mind for her training. I will be your father figure. Put you.
No, but you know what I mean. She's still personable. Where she's a lump of clay. Show her, mold her to what you want her to be. You know, and you know, I think NXT would be good for that.
Yeah,
because it is first and foremost. NXT is a developmental territory. That's exactly what it is.
Do you remember? Yeah. Do you remember when they changed from the black and gold to the 2.0 and we were all like, oh, what are they doing?
Yeah.
And it turned out they were right. We were wrong. I mean, it was the right thing to do.
Why?
Why?
Because they needed a developmental division. They didn't need a third brand.
Yeah, right. And just look at all the people who left Black and Gold and went to AEW, and just look at what in NXT they're molding people to be characters, or they're trying to mold people to be characters. And then in AEW, the other people are just like, look at us do our thing, pop, 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 pop.
I mean, I like what NXT did with Ethan Page. I mean, he's working well above his pay grade. I'll tell you that.
G Lady, I can't wait for Full Gear. When is that? When is Full Gear? I have no idea.
I have no clue.
I'll look it up.
It's the 23rd. It's the 23rd.
23rd, Newark, New Jersey.
Oh, it's in Jersey?
Yeah. at the Prudential Center.
Ooh, that's where the Devils play.
Got
At the Rock.
So pre-show, Big Boom AJ with Big Justice against QT Marshall. And then they're going to open the show with MJS versus Roderick Strong. Then Jay White versus Hangman Page. Then Private Party versus the Outrunners versus the Kings of the Black Throne versus the Acclaimed. Well, that's a clusterfuck. Then Mercedes Moné versus Chris Statlander.
She is not worth the money.
Right. Then Swerve Strickland versus Bobby Lashley. And Jack Perry versus Daniel Garcia. Ospreay versus Fletcher. And Moxley versus Orange Cassidy.
I can't believe that's the main event. Moxley versus Orange Cassidy. Zeus, I had it open and I was laughing before you said the first one because I was in my head. I was thinking like, what is Zeus going to do with this Big Boom AJ? Because I don't even know who that is. I don't have a clue.
I can't even believe he's got a Wikipedia page.
Right, that's crazy. So does Big Justice apparently.
They're known as the Costco guys. Yeah, I don't think that's going to fly.
They're known as the Costco guys?
Yep.
How can they get away with that?
Well, they can get away with it until they try to put it on merchandise and sell it.
I got you. But when
wait a minute. Those two guys are aren't they they're TikTokers.
They are?
Yeah, so it's this dude and his son, right?
You're teaching us. I have no idea. I
saw them on like they've been like they're like a nuisance. Like they're the kind of TikToker that shows up at like they do all their TikToks at Costco and then they like bother other people and
so they're
like
not
some people are into it and then they try to collaborate with other big TikTokers and they're apparently real dicks. But yeah.
So they're not wrestlers. They're just
no. They're just
great, another Danhausen. What we need.
Oh shit. Okay, this is legit. A guy and his two kids.
Yeah. It's literally a dude. Yeah, it's not even a Danhausen type thing. It's just this fucking TikToker dude.
Brutal.
Yeah.
So when you're going through the thing, I realized Jack Perry versus Daniel Garcia. That's for the TNT title. That means Johnny Muno, Johnny TV, is going to job to Daniel Garcia tonight to heat up Danny Garcia.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, the thing is, I mean, if I'm Johnny, because he hasn't been like going on podcasts and. Like I saw him talk to that Chris Van Vliet guy, and he just had he talked about some past experiences and different things, and Johnny's just super nice and whatever, and it definitely he didn't say anything bad about WWE at all, because I'm sure he would go back there in a minute. If they ask
I want to see Lucha Underground, Johnny. That's what I want to see.
Well, we're not going to see anything Lucha Underground ever again. So
yeah, I know. I mean
that the sadly the best chance of that happening is if WWE gets darker with they would have to do a storyline, in that kind of a style, and
Karrion Kross and Miz for the new WWE.
I mean, you turn them back into the White Rabbit,
I mean, I understand what you said before, Pedro. Like, they got them doing something, but that whole Karrion Kross Miz with the AOP and the Y6 is such a shit storyline. It's garbage. But nobody cares. I don't care.
Well.
Nobody cares.
Well.
I'd rather see Raquel Rodriguez beat the shit out of people.
Well,
I mean,
it doesn't happen, so.
Just put, I'd rather see Raquel Gonzalez. But But yeah, the Full Gear. So that we ran down the card, G lady. I don't know what to say about it. It is a card with mats.
What's really funny is like they got a million fucking titles, and none of them are on the line except the world title. Looks like.
Well, no, there's a few titles on the line on that show.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Let me pull it back up.
All right. Well, don't do that.
The tag team titles, the TBS title, the TNT titles, and the world.
Hey, Pedro, did you get a chance to watch? Alien Romulus this week?
No.
Oh yeah.
I did not. But y'all talk about it. I gotta go take care of something. So.
Okay.
Zeus, please tell me what you think.
It's all right.
It's all right.
It was all right. I mean,
hold on. I was walking away. I'm taking off my headphones, and I hear, "It's all right." Holy shit! Sorry.
There are three things I would definitely leave out of the movie. Okay.
Yeah.
One. If you want to use Rook as the antagonist for the company, fine. But there's no need to do the Ash look-alike with the Ash CGI. I wasn't feeling that. Two, there's no need for the callback for the famous line. And the way he says it doesn't make sense. You know? You just get away from her.
Yeah.
Bitch. Okay, I understand he's a malfunctioning android, but come on. And three, if you're going to include the Prometheus storyline in it, you got to do something better than, I just found the black glue. Nobody knew the black goo existed. I just found the, no, they say, it was extracted from a face hugger. No, it wasn't. I mean, you got to do better than that. But overall, I thought the movie was good. I thought the practical effects was really good. All the action sequences were good.
I did like the practical effects.
Yeah, the alien looked good.
Once again, the spastic face hugger thing, it's just not, it just looks stupid.
Yeah.
Just because that's not how they really worked. I mean, they did get, they would get aggressive in certain areas, but I mean, just to act like a swarm of bees is, or an infestation of rats or whatever. I mean, it just, I don't know. I didn't care for that. That's annoying. And they really should have focused that so much in the damn previews because I didn't think that was all that scary.
I thought the zero gravity stuff was kind of cool.
Yeah, some of that stuff, that it really if you think about it, how much of a problem that presents, like having the acid floating around in the air like that. I can't believe they got past all of that and didn't get one little burn or splatter.
Yeah, drop or anything. Yeah, I know.
I mean, they should have pushed some other shit into it.
Yeah.
Since everything was fucking floating.
What'd you think of the Offspring?
Oh, that was creepy. That was really creepy.
Right? That's an actual guy in a suit.
Right, he's a basketball player. Apparently.
Yeah.
I just happened to see that online. But they just, some of it's just painfully, I don't know.
Well, he said from jump that, he was going to honor all the movies. I'm like, okay, I get that you're a massive fan. You're an Alien fan, I get it. But you don't have to reference every single thing from every single movie. Right. I mean, he referenced everything.
Yeah, you don't have to just shove it full of Easter eggs to the point where you lose the plot. And I mean, he
referenced the prequels. He referenced everything.
Yeah.
I mean, he even used some of the music. Remember the Prometheus music he used?
Yeah.
I mean, it was everything.
I just want to the whole thing is less is more,
Right.
And you have the ability to do so much, and then they just and then things just fall back into these other tropes, and it felt very like when you keep, like you say, you keep adding these things in from other movies, you just kind of see where this thing is going,
Right.
And how things kind of go toward the end, and the thing I didn't see coming was the birth. That was the
Right.
thing. I had no idea that was coming, and that was really freaky. And
Yeah.
That I can accept a little bit better than some things that happened during it. Like the rapid growth of the hybrid thing. Did they say how she got infected with it?
Yeah. It was the injection. Remember, she took the injection.
Oh, okay.
That injection was, but it was that was a serum made from the black goo.
Okay. Yeah. So, all right.
I like the way. Okay. Do you remember how they had Ash's face on the TV screen at the end?
I think so.
They should have did that from jump instead of having the actual android. Because it was much more effective, and you didn't have to CGI it so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Him and being in the computer would have been better.
Right. Yeah.
Laying on the counter.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, especially being ineffective and utterly. I mean, he was physically incapable of doing anything that helped in any way. So
I understand. They got permission from Ian Holmes' family, to use his likeness and everything. Yeah, but it doesn't mean that you should use it.
Well, I mean, like I said, I mean, him being in the computer.
Yeah, it's fine.
Would have been better. But and like I said, that those xenomorphs, the full grown xenomorphs were really well done.
Yeah.
And I didn't even mind the smart one in the elevator shaft.
Right.
Because that's the kind of oh shit moment that I think that that's a good thing to keep consistent with xenomorphs, is just that instinctually they'll it's like did we get it? No, see, I'm right here.
Yeah. And then you go, I'm not going to let you fall to your death. I'm going to save you so I can impregnate you.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So
it's.
But
I thought they looked fantastic. Those they did a good job on those suits.
Oh yeah, they really did. And being on that, the whole thing with the, just the way that the hull was kind of, being blown to bits and things, that with the acid blood.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing could have gone. Could have just turned into a, soda can and just been crushed into nothingness. So,
you know what I like too? I like the aesthetic of the movie, because it looked like it was set between the first and second one, because it had the old equipment, it had the whole old noises and sound effects for like the first movie. It had the old lettering on the computer. Everything would look like it was from that time, you know?
Yeah, well, it didn't feel like a brand new movie.
Right, right. You know, you didn't have all these fucking Prometheus, all these fancy machinery and electronics where it's supposed to be set in the past. You know, I'm like, come on, you know. So I enjoyed that. Had a very good-looking aesthetic to it.
Yeah, part of the thing though, one of the things I didn't really care for all that much, it's just like the being forced to work in the mine stuff.
Yeah,
That's a little. I'm like, wait a minute, when did how is this a thing?
right.
Like
Predicting the future, Zeus.
It was like, oh, I'm ready to leave. No, no, 5 more years been added to your thing. That's it. You're a slave. Go work.
Oh, I was gonna say it
See
sounds
ya.
like a colony.
no,
Yeah,
So
I definitely get you, Zeus. I definitely get you.
did they have any scenes of the aliens getting it on, or no? Then,
Shut up, Pedro.
damn.
Yeah. You would appreciate the practical effects, Pedro, because the aliens themselves, the xenomorphs look fantastic.
Hey, you remember a while back, James? We were talking about that video game that Stephanie and I were watching that stream of. That video game was awesome. So
Alien Isolation, yeah.
yeah, the tension was so high in that game. So yeah,
I played it. I finished it twice. Yeah, it's good.
I'm looking forward to some
Fantastic.
alien stuff. Thank you, Zeus, for pointing us towards how we could see it. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
it's all over there's that. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but they are just allowing a lot of stuff to get uploaded. I mean, because the new Spawn is on there. The new, there's a lot of stuff.
New Spawn?
Yeah, the new Spawn. I mean, not Spawn. Venom.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, I didn't even know they made a new Spawn.
No.
Yeah, and the new Joker's on there too, which anybody wants to see. I don't know why.
No. Don't want to see that.
No.
I don't want to see it for free. I don't want to see it to pay for it.
Nope. That was shit on the. That was shit directly next to Battlestar Galactica reboot on the shelf, right next to it. Nope. Pass. Garbage.
Yeah. So.
Woo.
What else?
Tell you. DJing last night, talking today, just taking his toll.
Oh, okay. We got
Oxy, where you at, Oxy?
We gotta get James to bed, everybody.
No, I'm good.
No. We hear you, James. We hear you.
I'm good.
Do y'all remember when we started this show? We try to keep it at an hour.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine now that we're just like, oh, it's just an hour. We got to cut it off.
Well, yeah, because at the beginning it was just mainly about Lucha Underground. Remember?
Yeah.
So now it's like it's a whole bunch of media and pop culture, and unfortunately AEW.
And old men talking. Don't forget. It's just
yelling at clouds. That's what we do.
Yeah. But it's cool. I'm digging, and all this talking is good. Because it's preparing me for Survivor Series weekend now with Luck. So I got to get into Luck shape.
Let's see when is Survivor Series. Let me see.
It's the 30th.
30th. Okay. Let's see. 30th. So maybe he will record Full Gear for you, and y'all can watch that as a precursor.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be some AEW watching. Absolutely.
So yeah, the Bloodline versus Bloodline, and then Gunther versus Damian Priest. That's all they got right now.
Oh man, they're running Survivor Series the same weekend as WrestleCade.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
WrestleCade has Bull Nakano. I mean,
Bull Nakano's a WrestleCade, right?
Yup, Sting too.
And Sting?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Should we run down the guest list here?
Yeah.
So we got the Maharaja.
Oh my God! Really?
Jinder Mahal. Yep. Loverboy Dennis Condrey.
Nice.
Jay White.
Oh, okay.
AJ Francis. The APA, Acolyte Protection Agency, is going to be there. Abaddon, Abdullah the Butcher is going to be there. Wow. Ahmed Johnson.
Why?
I mean, people still will go see him, I guess.
Big Tony Norris? Big Tony Norris?
Yeah. Al Snow.
I like Al Snow.
Aaliyah James, Alicia Edwards, the Bunny, Big Rig Betty. I don't know who that is. The American Males.
Oh my God.
Lita's going to be there. Angelina Love, April Hunter, Double A. Aaron Stevens is going to be there.
Oh, love Aaron. He's the man.
Baby Doll, the Barbarian.
Of course, but Baby Doll's got to be at every WrestleCade.
Right. Kelly. Beer City Bruiser. Billy Starks. Billy Gunn. Blade Gibson. Who the hell is that? I'm skipping people I don't know who the hell they are. Boogeyman. Brad Attitude. Brian Myers. Kurt Hawkins. Brock Anderson. Fuck are these guys? Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Oh shit! Butterbean's going to be there. Wow.
Oh my God.
Chavito, he's going to be there. Danhausen, Darby Allin, Dennis Rodman, David Crockett, Earl Hebner, Doug Basham, Elias, Eddie Edwards, Eric Young. Well, they're having a TNA pay-per-view. There's going to be a lot of TNA people there.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a lot of TNA people.
Yeah. Faces of Fear are going to be there.
Nice.
Frankie Kazarian. Francine's going to be there. George.
She looked pretty good at the ECW show on fucking NXT. She looked good.
Yeah.
So did Don Marie, to be honest.
Yeah.
Gail Kim. Gerald Briscoe. JJ Dillon. Of course, JBL will be there. Jake the Snake. Jacqueline.
I like Jacqueline.
Yeah. Jerry Lawler is going to be back. Jim Ross, Jeff Hardy, Jerry Lynn, Boogie Woogie Man, who's always there. Fucking A.
Well, the Hardy Shippy is their backyard.
Yeah. Jimmy Hart, and of course, who do you believe in, James?
What happened? Who do I believe in?
Yeah, who do you believe in?
I don't know
Joe
Say
Hendry.
it. All right, there you go.
Who?
Joe Hendry.
Oh, Joe Hendry. Duh, stupid me. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Yeah. This picture of John Schuyler, he looks exactly like Chris Hemsworth in that Mad Max prequel. Joe Janela's going to be there.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Yeah.
Yes.
Joey Janela, of course, Johnny Mundo. Josh Alexander is going to be there. Jordan Grace, Juice Robinson, Camille, Hoovy.
The Juice.
Caleb Braxton is going to be there. Kane, Kylan King. I remember her.
But will Cocaine be there?
Cocaine?
You don't remember that?
Oh yeah, I don't think so. But who knows? I've already passed all the C's, so no. Kurt Angle, formerly known as Crystal Lashley.
Yeah, she she was like a valet or something for Lashley for a while. Yeah.
Kyle Fletcher, did that take Kyle Fletcher from
the AEW?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. Leva Bates. Luger.
No, that's Sting. Never mind.
Victoria. Lindsay Stone.
Luger. Boo.
Magnum's going to be there.
The juice is loose.
Luke Hawks. Matt Hardy. Matt Cardona.
I like Matt Cardona.
Who the hell is Maximo Suave? Matt Riddle, Ming. I don't know who Mackenzie Mitchell is, but she's beautiful. Speedball Bailey, Mick Foley, Mike Santana, Madcap Moss, Mr. Hughes.
Curtis Hughes. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Moose, Dolph Ziggler, Mustafa Ali, Nikita is going to be there, ODB.
ODB.
Yeah.
ODB is awesome.
O'Shea Edwards? Sound familiar?
Kind of, but
I don't know. He sounds familiar.
Yeah, it does, but I don't know.
PCO,
Oh, okay.
Rhett Titus,
Method.
Richard Holiday. I hope he's kind of past the cancer.
He's been wrestling and he's been doing like job duty on AEW. So I thought he left wrestling. The Richard Holiday.
Yeah, because he had cancer, right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, he's been
and his girlfriend dumped him for MJF.
Wow.
Alicia Tout, whatever her name is.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Ric Flair, Ricky Steamboat, Ricky Morton. Like I said before, Ron Simmons will be there. Ryan Nemeth will be there too. Rosemary, Sabu coming back. Scott Norton, Savannah Evans, X-Pac is going to be there. And as we said before,
I'm starting to look like Sabu.
all right. Scotty Riggs. And you can get a picture of two of the three triple threat, Shane Douglas and Francine together.
Oh, look at that.
Shanghai Pierce is going to be there. Shane Taylor, Sky Blue, Shelton Benjamin, the Steiner brothers, Sonny Ono, Sting. Steve Macklin's going to be there.
Really?
Book our ticket.
Brutal.
He's only going to be there Friday night from 7
Sign
to 10.
me up. Sign me up. I'll bring a bowl of mac and cheese.
Right. The Dudleys are going to be there.
Boom.
Sue Young, Taya. You can get it. You'll be able to get your picture with Angle and Shelton Benjamin too.
World's greatest tag team.
And then there's going to have they'll have an opportunity. Oh my God, I don't know how much this is going to be. Team 3D and the Hardys together. The Acclaimed will be there. Tennille Dashwood will be there. The Dawsons will be there. The Great Khali will be there as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have Great Khali and Gender in the same. That's a lot of dudes. Let's see. The Rascals? What is that? Does that sound familiar?
No, that's
the Rascals, Wesley.
That's a crew from CNE, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Thunder Rosa is going to be there. Veda Scott will be there. Tony Storm will be there. Well, where why not be in the same place where Juice is?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Juice Robinson rules.
Yeah. Alicia Fox.
Wow, she's still around?
Yep. Is it Zia Lee?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Zaya Brookside.
No.
Zilla Fatu. Wow.
Yeah. He's another one. Yeah.
Didn't he just sign with somebody?
Is he like Umaga's son or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
He's got a tattoo of Umaga on his chest.
He just signed with somebody. I don't know who he signed with. He just signed with somebody. I don't know if it's MLW or somebody.
Bull Nakano. Oh, God. Alberto Del Rio.
Cocaine is definitely going to be there.
Yeah.
Dana Brooke. Curtis Axel. Kevin Thorne. Henry Godwin.
Oh, my God. Kevin Thorne.
Henry Godwin, who is also, Shanghai Pierce.
Yeah, and Tuxley Ninja.
The guy that was Ranjin Singh, that was with Great Khali.
Right.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Wow, the Iconics are going to be there.
Oh, Iconics.
They finished it.
And then apparently the Godfather and Papa Shango will be there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Right? And to wrap it all up with the guest list as it is right now, the last big name on the list is Stacy Carter.
Oh, my God.
She's going to be in the same building with Jerry Lawler.
Oh.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Right? There's no photo opportunity for the both of them.
Really? Oh, gee, I wonder why.
I'll tell you guys why. I'll tell you why, because you don't bring me flowers.
Yeah, right? Actually, while I'm talking about you don't bring me flowers, there's a lot of talk now. I don't know if they're kayfabing it or if they're using real life animosity to set up the storyline. But but apparently it's leaking everywhere that Jay Cargill and Bianca Belair truly do not like each other.
Huh,
really? And it's all bullshit what you see on TV.
That sounds
they have very different opinions. And Bianca Belair is a little pissed because she was told that she was going to get another singles run, and it hasn't happened. And now, she's stuck trying to put Jay Cargill over. Blah blah blah. No, I don't know if they're taking that and they're turning it into a storyline.
That sounds like just like fake stuff.
I mean, is Jay Cargill likable? I don't know.
So, do you want to hear the rundown of the events for WrestleCade?
Sure.
Yeah.
So on Friday they're having a panel about the Netflix series Wrestlers. So they got.
I enjoyed that series. That was pretty good.
Yeah, so they got several people from there. Okay, Maximo's.
That was the whole OVW thing. Mm-hmm.
And then they have then after that, they're having a panel called Ring Queens, conversation about women's wrestling, hosted by Wrestling Road Stories, featuring surprise guests. Okay. Then they're having a meet and greet. Then they're going to have a panel on heels. Remember that show?
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of TV show themed panels.
Yeah. And then after that, they're having a TNA thing. They're having a meet and greet, and then the pay-per-view starts at 7. Then after that, there's a night out thing with APA. So I guess that'll be like a panel with the two of them, Q&A. Then on Saturday, of course, you got the Fan Fest. Saturday night, there is the Night Outcade with the Hardys. Apparently, it might be some like musical shit with that.
Joker
play the guitar or something. I don't know. Then, of course, Sunday, George South will lead the worship service. Then, When Giants Walked Here, documentary screening. And then a Q&A with the creators. So that's interesting. Then, of course, they'll have another small meet and greet. Then Ladies' Night Out 14 will be there on Sunday. And then after that will be AML the day after.
I was going to say, what happened to the AML show?
Yeah, well, that's always been on Sunday, but the Night of Champions is not there this year.
Oh, wow.
You know, that's usually a big Friday thing. So for whatever reason, that all fell through.
I think we should see George South Ric Flair one more time.
No.
Well, you know, the way George South says it, there's over 250 matches. So, you know, you can just go watch an actual good one.
Yeah.
God knows nobody wants to see them go at it now.
No, please.
Holy shit!
What?
So, yeah. So that's a good guest list. That's a good set of events. Again, they should have a great time.
Yeah, WrestleCade's always been good though. I mean, even if there really isn't people that you want to see, it's always a good weekend. You know.
Yeah, they got a real. I mean, it's a stacked list.
Yeah.
I mean, they've had years and not that stacked.
I can see one person already no showing the event. Hoovy! My car is stuck.
He's pretty good about showing up for wrestling.
Yeah. That's good.
Oh, so let's see. It's this weekend. This weekend is the Walker County Comic Con here in Huntsville, Texas.
Which you said is $20 a piece, which is really high.
Outrageous.
Let's see. The final guest list for this thing includes Vanessa Angel, the actress from Kingpin and Weird Science, not the movie, the TV show.
Crickets.
Yeah, I know. They just have no one at this thing. Vanessa Angel. She was in Walker. No, I was going to say something else, but I was wrong. Yeah. They don't got no one.
She was in Kingpin and
the Weird Science TV show, not the movie.
Who watched the Weird Science TV show?
I didn't even know there was a TV show. So
I remember that it existed when I just saw the thing. But.
Pure pee-pee caca.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of good stuff, how about the Penguin? Oh, Pedro, you got to watch the Penguin. It's awesome.
We'll see.
It is quite good. I'm was really shocked. Wasn't expecting it to be that good, especially with how bad Batman was.
Well, I was gonna say you both talked about potentially watching the Batman again, and I was like, the show must be good if it would make you want to watch that terrible movie again. So
yeah, I basically just skipped into it to see the Penguin parts again. So
yeah.
I mean, I didn't think the Penguin was going to be that good. I'm totally agreeing with Zeus. I thought the last episode was a gut punch. I was like, wow, they went there. I was like, it was good. It was good, though. It's good.
There was actually a couple of gut punches in it.
Yeah. And I like the fact that they didn't have to put the Batman himself in the series. Perfect.
Yeah.
Just leave him out. And I don't want to now. If people are saying, "Oh, now this opens the door for the Joker, or for a spin-off series, or this person's spin-off series, the Riddler spin-off series," I want to see the Penguin season 2. Fuck everybody else.
Well, like I was saying, it may not happen until if at all.
If at all. Yeah, but Colin Farrell, and he kills it, man. Him and Kristen Milano, they kill it.
But it takes him 4 hours to get into makeup, man. Like how?
I think he said he was up for season 2.
What's that?
I think Colin Farrell said that he would be up to doing a season 2.
Oh, okay. Well, he's supposed to be in Batman 2 and Batman 3.
Yeah.
So
I don't know how much, but yeah, he's supposed to be in it. So we'll see. Yeah. Hey, but Pedro, you have to watch the Penguin. You and Stephanie have to sit down and watch. That's the beginning. Let's watch.
Yeah, well, if she wants to, we'll see it.
Watch it. Tie her to the couch. Watch it.
I'm not going to tie her to the couch.
Okay.
I get enough trouble as it is. So.
Pedro has more than just them in the house there too, James. It's not like your house where you can leave the door to the dungeon open all the time.
Everybody's watching the Penguin. That's it.
Everyone. I mean, I think because a lot of people seem to like the show. It's a TV series and it's not that many episodes.
No, it's only 8.
Yeah, there's more of a chance of that than say like the Justice League, Zack Snyder.
How you got shot on that?
Well, I'm not watching that either.
Yes, we know Zeus.
I just have a hard time with just about anything superhero.
Yeah, well, you watched the Batman. That's 3 fucking hours.
No, I said I skipped through it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, so that movie, the Batman came out on Stephanie's birthday, whatever year that was, and we watched it like on her birthday, and it was just we were suffering so much watching that movie. It was so fucking boring.
Yeah.
It was so painful.
It's supposed to be dark and ominous, and it turns out it's
sludgy. It's dark.
Sludgy. I like that. Sludgy.
They didn't. The big problem with that movie, they don't build to a proper climax. There's no climax to the movie. They don't build to a thing. I mean, the big thing at the end is like, oh, people are trapped and there's water, and Batman has to fight these people dressed like goons. He's not fighting like a big bad. He's fighting just secondary goons. I mean, it's just like,
if you watch the Penguin, there's definitely a point to it, and there's definitely a setup, and there's definitely an end to it. Like, this is what he was aiming for. Boom.
Also, we kept laughing about the use of Something in the Way by Nirvana because it just made us laugh. But we're snooty aesthetic people. So what can I say?
Well, I mean, I don't know why the Batman's brown. I don't know why, I don't know why he's got the suit. I mean, and it's just, the whole casting of the Batman, he's just not.
Robert Pattinson is not Batman. That's the problem.
He's just not even an attractive looking dude. I mean,
even way back when, even when people said Michael Keaton was not Batman, but he pulled it off. He pulled it off because his quirkiness as Bruce Wayne allowed him to pull it off his Batman. Fucking Robert Pattinson is a guy who broods around all day going, I can't eat my soup, it's cold. I mean, he has that look on his face. He's not Batman. He's not physically imposing. There's nothing about him that's just no.
Okay, let me see. Who is a better Batman and who is a better Bruce Wayne? George Clooney or Val Kilmer?
I would say Val Kilmer was better at both.
Yeah, I might have to go that route too.
I think he was a better.
I wasn't a fan.
For certain.
I definitely wasn't a fan of either either Val Kilmer or George Clooney as Batman. But yeah,
but you see the problem with the Clooney one, the whole movie was so corny.
Yeah, it was stupid.
I mean, any chance that Clooney might have had to do a really good performance was just thrown out the window with the Bat Visa card and
bat nipples.
Yeah, and just.
I think the problem with one of the problems with George Clooney in that movie is he reads as George Clooney. He doesn't read as Batman or Bruce Wayne. He's George Clooney.
Yeah, it's like Kevin Costner syndrome.
Val Kilmer at least that was a terrible movie, but at least he read as Bruce Wayne. At least I'm not saying he read as Batman, but he read as Bruce Wayne at least.
You didn't care for Val Kilmer as Bruce Wayne?
No, I'm saying he read as Bruce Wayne.
Oh.
Like he didn't read as like I could buy him as Bruce Wayne. He was a believable Bruce Wayne to me.
Is it believable?
Then I saw her face. Was he believable? No, what I say? He saw her face, and then he. Well, that's a different.
I don't know. There's another new Predator movie coming out, Predator Badlands, and the actual Predator itself is going to be the protagonist. He's going to be the good guy in the movie.
James, I thought you were setting up the new TMZ P Diddy thing.
No, that's Epstein Jr. My life is P Diddy.
Oh god.
No, so I don't know anything about this. So a new Predator movie, and Predator is the protagonist this time. Who's he fighting?
And apparently it's underway and it's scheduled to be released this time next year.
Yeah. Well, the filming has begun.
So probably a lot of CGI.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, but
it's called Predator Badlands. So who knows? Let's see. I would rather have a Prey sequel, but okay.
Interesting. Scheduled for theatrical release November 7th next year. Yeah.
I think you have something working with Prey because that character design was amazing. I think you could have stuck to that a little bit. So who knows?
Also in the film news, the director for Godzilla -1, he's going to do the next Godzilla film.
Good.
Again, right?
Is it going to be a sequel or is it going to be like a standalone?
I don't think no one knows, right?
Yeah, they haven't. They haven't really said.
Do.
So I mean that should be better. I mean it. Whatever direction they go. I don't know if they're going to do another legendary.
They are because it makes money, Zeus, and the kids love it.
Money.
Switch crap.
As long as the kids keep finding all the figures, all the T-shirts, all the Happy Meals, they're gonna keep making them.
Now they didn't make any Happy Meals for this movie, James. I wish they did. That'd be cool. But
yeah, but you know what I mean.
also want to say I have not seen those toys flying off the shelves, but they're still around. They're soon to be in the clearance.
It's a good time to pick them up.
They were ugly toys though for this last
Really?
one. Oh, you didn't see them? They're super.
I haven't really seen them. No.
Oh, they're super ugly toys. Like
Really?
Yeah, even if you like the designs on the thing, that they're super ugly toys. I mean, super
A
ugly.
long way from McFarlane figures, huh?
We gotta get going actually, but
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but now I don't remember. That's old, turning old. Anything going on next week?
No, I should be here. I think we can set up more games and talk more stuff. Hang out more with B. Brian Bell and G Lady. So we'll see.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Echo Gate Studios / Double BO5. Everyone check out Echo Gate Studios AI wares, his AI music. And
Echo Gate Studios getting it done.
G Lady, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoy Collision. I hope you enjoy Full Gear.
You and the 17 other people that are watching it.
I hope you enjoy Collision while wearing the Full Gear. But, yeah, Zeus, you got anything going on this week?
Nope.
Nope.
James, you got any DJing stuff going down?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it again on Friday. Okay. So I'll be on Real House Radio and Mixcloud Live on Friday. So I'm doing it again because I thought I was gonna, I didn't know if I should do it yesterday. I don't know if I was up to it. I don't know if I could pull it off. But apparently I work well on OxyContin, so it's always good.
Let's see. This week, we got Looking at Cards. I don't know what I'll be opening, but you got Looking at Cards. Hey, James. This past week on Tuesday on Looking at Cards, so we did the Allen and Genter cards, right?
Right. Anything good?
Well, there was a Cal Ripken Jr. card. There was a tiny card. You remember those really tiny, almost Cracker Jack type of cards. There's one of Carlos Rodon from Yankees. Nice. And then the real cool card though was an X-ray of a Bobcat.
An X-ray of a Bobcat.
Yeah, I'm not even making it up. It's a super glossy card. It's the X-ray of a Bobcat.
I might have to peep out this episode just for that. I can find it on YouTube.
I haven't put it up on YouTube yet, but I will.
Oh,
I'll get it up.
Okay.
I'll get it up there soon. So yeah, Tuesday Looking at Cards. I know for certain I'll be opening some Stardom card party because I have 110 rare coins. So some Stardom card party is gonna happen for certain. But we'll see if I open some physical cards. I won't be going out till tomorrow, so we'll see. But then Wednesday Primetime Jams. Friday Night Jams, and on Black Friday, for anyone, if anyone has a time on their Black Friday night, Black Friday, we're having an all live learn special on Twitch. So if you want to, you want to throw songs, Double BO5 was threatening to make me learn Everyday Bro by Jake Paul. So I mean, who knows what I'm going to learn?
Brutal. Well, before we leave, real quick, I just want to mention one thing. Collection sucks.
Oh, we didn't talk about collection. Shit.
It's horrible. Garbage. Pure pee-pee caca. You're no good. Garbage.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All three of us could be on the same page with that, right? That shit sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. It's terrible. Terrible.
K draft sucks too. That's garbage.
I want to show y'all something real super fast. Because earlier when we were starting the show, I was doing the Stardom card party, and I got a 4-star card. Let me see. Let me turn this on real fast. Maybe if it lets me. Let's see. Waiting for it to come back around. It has like a loop thing. The 4-star cards. Look, Zeus. It's
Thekla.
Thekla.
Wow, Thekla. Wow, that's a nice card.
So,
is it a constant video, or is that just like when you first click on it that you get that?
No, it'll loop. Yeah, see, it'll loop.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wow. Nice. So that's got to be one of her first cards, right?
No. I mean, it was from March. She has cards from last year and stuff when she was still in whatever things, the thing she was in before Oedo Tai and all that. But anyways, everyone take care. We'll see y'all next week, God willing. Everyone stay healthy and safe. And we had a number of viewers. We got up to 8 viewers today. So any lurkers out there, thanks for watching. We appreciate you.
Thank you for everybody.
And we'll catch y'all next week. Adios.
Peace.
Peace. James. Peace.